Home ownership has long been a part of the American dream, but some residents living in the Houston suburb of Channelview are seeing those dreams turn into nightmares as the value of their most important asset declines. Their troubles started when a pipeline that Enterprise Products built through their neighborhood that caused flooding, corrosion, and foundation issues for those living adjacent to the pipeline. Well, now, an additional 10,000 property owners are facing declining home values as the impact of the pipeline construction expands.
It's pretty aggravating what we've had to endure.
Wes Durrell has been through back-to-back home repairs since 2017.
Such as releveling the driveway, fixing the cracks and the sheetrock. I had to replace the floors in the house because they were just all buckling up.
And more cracked windows have resurfaced, windows he has already replaced. His fence by his driveway is no longer even.
Oh, it's very expensive. Dollar-wise, I don't even know how much I've spent.
The pipeline sits right behind Wes's home underneath what looks like normal dirt. But according to a lawsuit filed by attorneys with PMR Law, the same dirt that was excavated during construction was placed on top of it, creating a hard clay.
That clay structure acts like a tarp. It acts like concrete, so anytime that the water hits down it's going to sheet off. It has to go somewhere. Unfortunately, it's not going into the ground anymore, it's just sheeting off.
And going straight through Wes's backyard.
We've never had water stand in the yard like it does now.
Attorneys are trying to hold Enterprise Products accountable for the damage to homes next to the pipeline. That's one group. The other group includes people who live in the surrounding areas that are concerned about selling their homes in the future.
This entire neighborhood, this area, Sterling Green South, areas south of Wood Forest, areas close to Dale Street. These are all part of the community that's being impacted by this pipeline because of its impact on the properties close to it and their property values.
Drew Bavona and Tej Paranjape of PMR Law are taking a grassroots approach with this lawsuit, meeting with homeowners who may be affected at the Sterling Green Pavilion to spread the word. They are encouraging more people to come forward.
But the idea is to make sure that we have as much of a collective group, because it's a lot different when you have tens of thousands of folks knocking on one door than just a couple.
The pipeline stretches 6 miles through 11 subdivisions in the Channelview area outside of Houston.
Let's say you're 15 blocks away from the pipeline. Your home value is often based on the value of the homes around you. So if you go to sell your home or refinance your home, get a home equity line of credit, whenever your home's appraised or they try to determine the value, the first thing they're going to look at are houses in your neighborhood, houses around you.
Real estate broker Nicholas Chambers says a home's resale value is determined by 3 factors: property conditions, market conditions, and a buyer's personal preference.
An environmental situation that is incurred by new construction. Those can affect all future sales.
Glenn Cottle owns rental property near the pipeline where the backyard consistently floods when it rains. He also lives several blocks away from the pipeline and worries about the value of his home if he chooses to sell.
We've got a lot of equity in the property, and we've got a lot of money in the property, so we certainly want to get what we've put into the property.
For Wes, he can't imagine what will happen if he tries to put his home up for sale.
I'm worried that I won't be able to sell it at all.
This is Sophia Ressa reporting from Channelview, Texas.